Number 3 of the 6 summits that are standing in the way of you and the Creator. Number 3 is the mountain of duplication. In a hotel drawer where the Gideons Share Word Global has placed a Bible, you can read in the first 5 literally words. In the beginning, God created. And creativity breeds creativity. And I think in the same way, plagiarism breeds plagiarism. Duplication breeds duplication. And I think this plagues the creative process, especially when we're trying to continue to make something that's new and we duplicate something that's old. Now, the creative process is really borrowing from enough elements to make something new. And that old adage, there's nothing new under the sun except you, except your fingerprint. But let's be honest. The creative process is just really originality that's rebirthed in originality. And I'm challenged in this because I see people duplicate and then they, or copyright infringe, or counterfeit, or somehow remove themselves from the creative process where they're taking something and then just trying to transplant that something into something else. So the mountain of duplication, I think, plagues the creative process, and it goes against the way that the first 5 words of the Bible even explain the whole thing. In the beginning, God created. Copyright infringement. He duplicated. No, He created, and He expects, and He has gifted us to do the same. So I would just simply say this. It's like a farmer, goes into his, let's just get rid of this real quick. From our last demonstration, a farmer goes into his field and he just simply takes a bunch of like these little corn seeds, like my favorite, by the way, while we're drawing this, is candy corn at Halloween. Rots your teeth, so delicious. I tried planting it in the backyard as a small kid. It didn't grow a candy corn tree or stalk or plant. Corn plant? I don't even know. But anyway, never came. Wish it did. So a farmer goes and he takes corn and he plants it into his field, and then he goes to harvest and he expects it to be a field of apples. I think the creative process, when we duplicate and not curate the creative, and we're always taking something and spinning it, I think it's like planting corn and expecting apples. I see this a lot in my own world in the church. People that wear, or God bless you if you have it, one of those Christian t-shirts that are based out of parody or duplication. And if you have one of them, please just burn it. Because what it's saying is you can tap into the most creative power in the universe, and then the duplication or the spin is the best we can come up with. Instead of Abercrombie and Fitch, it's a breadcrumb and a fish. That mountain of duplication plagues the creative process, where there's something that needs to be said, something that needs to be made, something that we are to birth, but borrowing it or taking something that someone did and then just simply spinning it and making it Jesus-fied is somehow the creative process. I see this a lot in church planners, where they take what someone's doing over there and then just directly apply it to what they're doing here. You have to be very cautious in this. In what is done before may not work for you in the now. So beware of the mountain of duplication, because if you are sowing seeds of duplication, of copyright infringement, of counterfeit, don't expect this new, brand new creative work to emerge, because what you're really doing is planting a field of corn and you expect a field of apples. In the beginning, God created. And we got to create too. And curate that creative process. And not just duplicate and spin and take something and flip it, and make it ours. All right, let's go to the next one.